Hey y'all, back with another video. I said I was gonna make this video talking to the ladies, right? So particularly if you're an empathic woman, or just a woman, you don't even have to really be an empath, or maybe you're not sure if you're an empath or not. But one thing I can tell you, right? So I just felt the need to just say this while it's on my mind, because I'm on my way to work right now. But yeah, so basically, again, I know that I'm a co-creator of my own reality, and that I'm in control basically of my life. Anything that's outside of my control, I just express gratitude and I'm thankful for it, because a lot of situations that you think are bad, inconveniences or obstacles, are really, really, truly meant to be for your good. Like, for example, right? So I could be angry because I'm not running late for work. But if I was running late to work, there's a good reason. It's a good reason because I could have been in a car accident. Anything could have happened at that point in time. That's why Spirit was like, yeah, we're going to create this traffic to hold you up. We're going to make you forget your cell phone at the house. So now you like down the street, you gotta turn around, go back to the house to get your phone, keys, or whatever it was you forgot. Like little hiccups or obstacles like that, I don't even look at it as obstacles like that. It's just like, oh, silly me, I didn't forgot something at home, I have to go back. That 5-minute delay was 5 minutes from something terrible happening. That is how I view that, right? Because trust me, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your angels, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, they are around you to protect you. And when you call on them to step in and help you, guide you, protect you, they'll do so. Now, what I really wanted to share with the women is, hey, if you grew up, say, without your dad, so you don't know what it's like to have a father, around. Your mom, say, could never keep a actual man, or, there was never a father figure in your life. And let's say you have a brother, older, younger, whatever. Let's say they really didn't know how to protect you or whatever. So you just grew up feeling unsafe, or you didn't really 100% say trust men, or you know what I'm saying? I don't even know who I'm talking to, because this message is for somebody. Because I don't know why I was so strong, like a push for me to talk about it. But whoever it is for, I hope it resonates with you, and I hope you subscribe. I hope you like and join the family and everything like that, because all we're doing is living life. We're here to learn. All of us are teachers and all of us are students. So basically, this is what I want y'all to do, ladies. And this is what I did. This was the experience of how I felt. My dad wasn't in my life. My older brother, he wasn't protective worth a damn. So I never 100% trusted men to protect me, because the men in my family didn't, right? I always had to fend for myself. So being that I had to fend for myself, I became more into, I guess you could say, my masculine energy. And then it's like, when you date, you run into these feminine ass men. And it is what it is. It's law of attraction. If a woman's working in her masculine, she's gonna draw a feminine man. If you learn how to just fall into your femininity, you can actually attract an actual masculine man, right? So now and particularly if you're a black woman, or even a Latino woman, you know what I'm saying? Now, if you're a woman of any other race outside of those two, I'm always going to talk to my people first over anybody else, because we are the ones that need the healing and everything else more so. We are the ones who need our own love, care, and concern first and foremost. It's okay for, everybody else to help their species, their race, but then if we do it, somehow we're racist and we're this and we're that. Man, fuck all of that. You can get up off my channel. But seriously, there's a lot that takes place. But I want you to create affirmations. And if you're not sure what affirmations are, then you need to write down what it is that you, I guess you could say, want. So write down affirmations like, all the men in my life protect me, or something like that, right? And I say that because, that's what I did. I don't remember the exact affirmations I wrote down, but I just along the lines was like, all the men in my life protect me. So it doesn't matter if it's a coworker, family member, friend, whoever, a complete stranger. I said all the men in my life protect me. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because those certain affirmations that I spoke, I did it for 21 days, because 21 days creates a habit. It takes 21 days to create a habit. And once that habit is created, once that habit is created, it's sunk into your subconscious mind, to where your subconscious mind works in mysterious ways to make what you asked for to happen. So, like me personally, like when I was in Atlanta, I was the only girl with my coworkers to be in Atlanta. And they were protective, I would be like, okay, let me get the rental car. I'm used to going places and doing things by myself on my own. And one of them always wanted to go, oh, I'll go with you. And in my mind, I'm like, why they always trying to go where I'm going? And it hit me when I got back here. Ain't that what you asked for? Didn't you ask for protection? And that's exactly what they're doing, because they feel the need to be with me to make sure I'm good. Even if I was having a spa day, one of them wanted to go or just be there or whatever. And I had to think like, dang, I sure did ask for that. But see, that is what faith is. That is what belief is. I spoke those affirmations for 21 days. When the 21st day came, I didn't speak it no more. I actually took the affirmations and I burned them. I burned them because fire is the purest way to purify something. So to me, my intent is, when I burn these affirmations, I'm casting them into the universe and I'm letting it go. So, and on top of that, when you burn something, at least for me, when I burn it, it manifests more quickly. So I burned it, I let it go, and I didn't think about it no more. And I'm seeing it manifest now. Like I have male cousins who I met for the first time in my life when I went to Atlanta. They were very gentlemen, they came to pick me up. They opened the door, closed the door, giving good advice, because they're older than me. So, you know what I'm saying? I can't say it. It's an energy. And the energy was very protective. You know what I'm saying? I know that when I once upon a time felt lonely, or, I felt like, man, I'm tired of, coming across the wrong people, this, and that, and the third. I was like, hey, you know what? I called in my soul tribe. And I don't know. I can't remember if I did it for 21 days or not. But I remember I wrote it down. I wrote down that I'm calling in my soul tribe, and I wrote down what I wanted, because I felt that my soul tribe will understand me to a soul level, or an emotional level, a mental level, like a deeper level than just some fake surface level bullshit. And when I called in my soul tribe, a couple of, good male friends came along who've already been doing the inner shadow work and stuff like that. So they're on the same level as me spiritually. We're still learning and growing, but nonetheless, we're on the same level. And then what else? that's when a lot of people on my dad's side, because my dad died a couple years back, but a lot of his family members have entered my life, and most of them are men. And the very things, the protective affirmations I spoke came into existence, as well as my soul tribe. And I feel like a lot of them are part of my soul tribe because they understand, you know, on a certain level. You know, like they'll ask me about my mom. I describe to them like her attitude as far as being a narcissist, this and that. And they understood because lo and behold, their mothers were toxic and blah, blah, blah too. So we shared that in common, and we're just trying to do better with our lives. I've discussed relationships with them. Like, these are like the men in my family. I've discussed this with them, things of that nature. And so they totally understand. And so it's like, cool, great. I swear. So, you know, in other words, you can speak things into reality. And I know personally, like, a lot of women who were along the lines of how I felt, and I've told them to do it. But the only thing is, I can give you steps to do it, but the only thing that I don't have the power to do for you or to help you with is the belief. You know, just like you believe in, you know, I'm gonna put it this way. Just as strongly as I used to believe in Jesus is as strongly as I believe in, you know, being a co-creator of my own life. You know, I make things in my life happen. Things don't happen to me. I make things happen. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. Before, you know, you realize that you have control over your life, it does seem like life is happening to you. Life is not happening to you. Hell, a lot of things that you believe is happening to you is really happening for you. Like, a lot of people, just understand, when you have tower moments in your life, and if you don't know what tower moment is, in other words, it's just another way of just expressing like your world is being turned upside down. Your life seems to be falling apart. It feels like it's falling apart because the universe is basically moving people, places, and things that no longer serve you out of your life and bringing you better things, bringing you better people, taking you to better places, presenting better opportunities, and things of this nature. So to me, when things seem like it's bad, it's really working out for your good. And that makes sense. I know it doesn't feel good because you're going through it and it just seems absolutely horrible, whatever your circumstances may be. But just understand that it is a part of your specific journey. And you're going to make it through to the other side. You have no choice but to make it through to the other side. So this is just me encouraging like the women out there, because there's a lot of single mothers out there who feel like it's just so hard raising their kids and this and this and that. As a co-creator of your own reality, you have the ability to sit there for a couple minutes. Just like, you know, if your kids are at school, at daycare, you're not at work, just take 5 minutes and just meditate. You know, like if you want, say, the father of your child to act right or to actually be present in your children's life, you have the power to change your reality, your children's reality. Why? Because you have the ability to go ahead and, you know, with your mind's eye, your third eye, your spiritual eye, close your eyes and just visualize in your mind, say, the father of your child coming over to see his kids, taking his kids out and spending time with them. You know, if he doesn't have a job, picture him with a job. You know, one thing, women, we have a lot of power, and we have a lot of power in the spiritual realm. I'm not going to say more so than men, but it seems like we are the ones that generally, I'm going to say this, we have a higher connection with the spiritual realm compared to men, because we are the ones that are portals between the spiritual realm and the physical realm. What do I mean by we are portals? Why are we the sex that can have a baby? We are nurturing the avatar of a future being that is about to enter this realm. When your water breaks, I believe that's when the soul has already entered that vessel as a baby. When you think about it, yes, the avatar moves and it's in water and this and this and that. Anything that's in water is gonna move. So when you feel the baby kick in and moving and stuff like that, I don't believe there's any life. It's just a vessel. It's an empty vessel right there for 9 months. But as soon as that water breaks, that's because the soul came and entered the body of that baby. And that is why the baby is getting ready to be born out of your vagina and into this world. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, realistically, God gave us the ability to speak, because it's not impossible for you to actually talk to your baby while they're in the, because when you think about it, when you're a spirit, again, you're a spiritual being in a human body. So when we come into these bodies, parts of us die spiritually, if you want to use the word die, you know, because you end up forgetting your power, you end up forgetting a whole bunch of shit, and you end up getting molded and conformed to this bullshit reality that we live in. But in this bullshit reality, when you awaken and you remember who you are and what you are unstoppable. Can't nothing stop you. Can't nothing get in your way. Can't nothing hold you back. The only thing that can get in your way and hold you back is you. You. And to me, you being a mother, that's a hood like no other hood. I'm not a mother right now. But one thing I can say is, like, I've had dreams of my future baby, and I'm like, haha, you got to stay up there in the ethers. You got to stay up there in the spiritual realm, because until I am married, I don't want you. No offense to them. This is how I roll. Like, I prefer to be married than have a baby. Now, I don't believe it's my soul contract. Some of y'all might have had a soul contract where you and this person were meant together to have a baby. Some babies do create a contract. You know, I don't recall my contract of getting my mom and my dad, somehow getting them together to create me. But let's say that I did do that before I entered this body. I have no recollection of it, and I damn sure don't appreciate why the fuck I would make that goddamn decision, other than to maybe, I guess, heal their bloodlines. I'm the one to heal both bloodlines, and that's still some bullshit, because it was a lot of fucking work, but nobody could do it except me. So when you go through a lot, just understand, you got to really learn yourself on a deeper level spiritually. You know, you got to just learn yourself, period. It's never too late to learn yourself. And again, you hold a lot of power, ladies. The divine feminine holds a lot of power. When you tap into it, you change worlds. You can change realities. You really, truly can. And I'm saying it because I'm doing it. I wouldn't be saying it otherwise. But yeah, this is strictly for women. If you're a man and you happen to watch this, well, you can give it a try, but you know, good luck. I don't know if you'll pull certain things off, like, you know, I guess you'd have to dive into your feminine, because we all have feminine and masculine energy inside of us. It's duality, you know. Just like we all have a light side, we all have a shadow side too. A lot of people choose to run away from the shadow side, or to bury it, repress it. But little do you know that if you actually embrace your shadows and your demons that are inside you, and you just learn you. Because at the end of the day, those so-called demons are a part of you. You just have to learn self-discipline, self-control. You know what I'm saying? If you know you can't go to the strip club, men, without wanting to fuck, then you shouldn't be going to the strip club, because that's temptation for you. I'm just saying, you got to learn yourself. The average religious people will be like, those are those sex demons. Ain't no sex demon on you. You just horny. You know, you come on now. Like, a lot of things you just need to learn self-discipline, self-control, and the more you learn you, ladies and gentlemen, the better you can navigate the world and avoid certain temptations. That's all I'm saying. None of us are perfect. We are perfectly imperfect. So just embrace yourself. That's all I'm saying. But I just felt the need to make that video. Like, for real, ladies, like, if you want to really, cause I hear this a lot. I wish I could have chose a different baby daddy, or I wish I would have this. Look, what happens. Your babies are here. Wherever your life is, just move forward. Don't dwell on the woulda, coulda, shoulda, and all of that. Move forward. Keep it pushing. And understand that you are a co-creator of your own reality. You have to write down affirmations. Say them motherfuckers 21 days out of a month. Hell, if 21 days you still don't believe your own words, keep saying them until you do believe them. Keep saying them keep saying them every single day until you get to a day where you be like, I don't feel the need to even say those affirmations. When you reach that point where you don't feel the need to say the affirmations no more, that is the point where it has sunken down into your subconscious mind, and you have faith and belief that is going to happen. As long as you got to keep saying it and keep saying it, sometimes you got to trick your own mind into believing some shit that you don't believe to get to that point where you really do believe it. But all right, y'all, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And to all my subscribers, thank you. And hopefully, you know, you share, like, subscribe, and all this. Share the videos with somebody who you feel could use the spiritual knowledge and the spiritual, you know, help. That's mainly what I started my YouTube for, is for this specific person, because a lot of people need spiritual healing. A lot of people think that their physical ailments and illnesses or their mental illnesses, and no, a lot of it is spiritual. Once you fix the spiritual parts, you won't have physical ailments and problems no more. You won't have mental disorders and illness anymore. You won't have the emotional stress and distress and stuff no more. Like, if you could just remember that everything is spiritual first, you'll realize that you literally have everything you need. Point blank, period. But anyways, y'all, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll holler at y'all later. Bye.